Father God, what do my viewers need to know when they see this message? Okay. Of course, we will do. Okay. We will be clarifying these as well. Lots of aces. Already loving the energy. Okay. Clarify the surrender. Clarify the breakthrough. Clarify reflection. Clarify the ace of fire. Oh, okay. Clarify the spring. Clarify the ace of air. Clarify Pluto. Clarify stability. I'm going to redo this one because that's a lot. Clarify the ace of fire. All right. Now, we're going to look at the overall energy here. So, first we're seeing stability and harmony with flow. Clarification of that is the Empress card, okay? She's ultimate stability. She's the queen of all queens. She has an empire. She knows how to build. She's a friggin' boss, bruh, okay? Her energy, she's just a boss, okay? Now, when we go in and we take a look at the next one, we're seeing Pluto. Now, Pluto is very mysterious, and mythical, okay? All about the transformations, metaphysical, physical, so on and so forth. So it's very deep that we got the Hierophant with that card, okay? So some of you are dealing with a spiritual teacher, or, you know, somebody who's very astute, somebody who's very, very educated, very intelligent, very versed in many topics, okay? Also, this could be you, okay? But that's major energy right there, okay? So then we see the Ace of Swords, aka the Ace of Air. You know, speaking your truth, living your truth, taking actions, okay? Yeah, clarification there is the wounded warrior. Yes, you may be wounded, or maybe you were wounded, okay? But you know how to manifest. You know how to get what you want. Even if it takes time, even if it hurts, even if you're sick, even if you're tired, you still get stuff done. You still do what you gotta do. Okay? Then we see spring. Okay, now the interesting thing about this that I like is the ball here, right? It's, you know, she planted these seeds and she's, you know, taking the ball up and looking at it like magnified, but it's upside down. You know, so just waiting on those seeds to spring up. Meanwhile, all these different options are the seeds that's been planted. So, you know, you have a little bit of everything that you're manifesting, a little bit of everything that, you know, like your relationships have a little bit of each thing, you know, a little royal, a little toxic, a little sneaky, a little supportive, foundational, growth, you know, material, abundance, so on and so forth, okay? Then we see the Ace of Fire, okay? Ace of Fire, I think this is our third ace, by the way, but Ace of Fire That's Ace of Wands. So getting something better than what you manifested. And why is because you chose to walk away from a situation. To me, I see this as like walking away from like being a clown, you know, walking away from childish, immature, you know, just downright always trying to just play, you know, just walking away from that energy and walking towards, you know, making things happen for yourself and for others. Okay. Then we see the reflections and projections. So, you know, with the Chariot card, it's like you're trying to, you know, you're definitely manifesting and having faith and like moving forward in good energy and all of that. But it's like you also know that everything's happening in divine timing. There may even have been divine intervention many times and will be divine intervention in the future to bring things together. And you may be projecting to people like, hey, you know, it's time to get together. It's time to make this happen. It's time for you to do this. Like maybe you need to prep. Maybe you need to, you know, a plan. Maybe, you know, and it's like you're projecting this onto people because you want things to come together for them too. And Epiphany, you get breakthrough, right? You have a breakthrough. You're like, hey, you know, everything that I manifested, everything that I want, everything that I work towards, I get every single time. You're like, and it's in Jesus's name. And that's the breakthrough. You know what I mean? Because you found stability. You found, you know, foundation. You figured out how to make things a reality. Your thoughts are reality. Because you learned how to surrender. You learned how to purge the things that you no longer need. You learned how to release those relationships, those toxicities, and so on and so forth. So that you could be the king of all kings or the queen of all queen. And being that this is the emperor and we just seen the empress card, right? It started with the empress and ended with the emperor. Or you could vice versa that as well. But basically it's saying you and your soulmate, you and your twin flames, you and your soul tribe, you know, you and your unions are, you know, building this empire up. What's the advice, Father God? What's the advice? What's the advice? I'm going to get some advice real quick. Wow, we got all the aces. I friggin' knew it. Clarify the ace of water. Clarify the distance. Clarify the beginnings. Clarify the resistance. Speaking of, that's funny. Okay. The advice is, you know, be guarded without being closed off. Because during this time, you already feel like things are slower or feel a little like you're in pause, you're in reflection mode. Even though you have clarity, you're like, so I know kind of what's going on, you know, and I'm just waiting for the right time to make the move. So the advice is to be guarded, but not completely closed off. Sorry about that, you guys. So then we see, take action with courage to expand with your lovers, with your twin flame, with your union, with your, you know, support group, with your teammates. You know, it's time for you to take those actions and, you know, make those things happen. Now, some of you, right now, it's important that you retreat or take a break, which is why you're in this energy in the first place. Okay, God, universe, so on and so forth are like, hey, you need to sit down, take a break, you know, because you need to get ready for what's coming. Because whenever this manifestation haul comes in, it's going to be time, you know, to make, you're going to be so busy. You're going to be so busy with all the manifestations that are coming in, you know, so take this time to focus on your personal health and so on and so forth. Okay. And that's how you get that new beginning, is by being in that content and gratitude. Then we see the water card, Okay, Ace of Water, Ace of Cups, some type of love blessing with the Queen of Wands. You got this, bro. You know how to master manifestation, or at least make it happen. Stay blessed, never stressed, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. See you guys next time. Free readings for $55.